Hey YouTube, my name is Eve the Weave. Like, share, and subscribe. And I want to say happy holidays, Merry Christmas to everybody. And I would like to say thank you to all my new subscribers. And thank you to all my old subscribers. And you be like, oh, she don't even got that many subscribers. But see, it's about appreciation. Today is about appreciating who died for you to even celebrate this day. Like, who birthday is this right here, basically? You understand? Recognize what we celebrating today. We just celebrated Christmas, Christ, you know. So with that being said, I appreciate everybody that come to my channel, leave comments, negative and positive. It don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? But as you all know, I'm in this dark room. And somebody said something about my smoke alarm. That shit was funny. And you know what I can say about the smoke alarm? You just heard it. It was like it beat right on time. But I came here because there's just a lot going on YouTube. I wanted to address the Armon and Tasha K thing. I'm not understanding that. Like, why? She sent Armon a fake apology. Her and Candace is supposed to be cool. That's so she say. Candace is always in Armon's chats because, like he said, him and Candace from daytime tea time is cool. But she sends him on a fake apology. Since she sent the fake apology. And then she says, oh no, I didn't know you for 29 days. I knew you for 43. My bad. Like the same shit. Oh, I'm sorry, Cardi B. But, oh, no. She says, oh, cold sore B. Oh, my bad, Cardi B. Like, it's like I'm going to throw shade and say sorry at the same time. Like, is she fucking stupid? Now I'm gonna just let y'all know this might this video is it might get a little crazy because I'm gonna tell you what the vibe is. I'm in the dark room as usual. You know, I'm thinking about certain things and thinking about what I gotta do tomorrow. But let me tell you what the vibe I'm on. I got my Hennessy in one hand and my Corona in the other. And you really know I don't play the fence on nobody. If you do something wrong, in my eyes, you do something wrong. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what type of vibe it is. How you gonna say, oh, I'm sorry, my bad, it wasn't 29 days, it was only 43. And then she didn't even have enough balls to keep it up. She takes it down. Like, she posting and deleting a lot of stuff off both for her regular channel and her backup channel. Because it's not even, I don't even think it's on Instagram no more neither. Because I seen it. But I seen it late night. And I think I was in the middle of sleep. You know how you jump out your sleep and you grab your phone? Who does that? Like, I grab my phone and I just look at it and then I fall back to sleep. This is why I didn't make the same video last night, because I fell asleep listening to Marn's live. And then as he's saying his live about the fake apology, I'm looking in the chat and I see who else but Tasha K. Oh, call me, call me, call me. And he didn't call her. I'm going to let y'all know now. He didn't call her because, like he said, it's Christmas time. And I already know what type of vibe that's going to bring. I'm in a good spirit. And I felt him on that. I wouldn't have called her neither. She gets in her live and she says, oh, because he was scared. When I got in his live, I was telling him to call me. And it was a different type of vibe. No, it wasn't. He kept the same energy. He said he wasn't calling you. And I'm happy. Everybody was saying, a lot of people in the chat, of course, was like, call her, call in, call her more. And she's saying, you got my number, you can call me. And I'm like, is she fucking serious? Like, is this real right now? But he didn't call her. And I was kind of happy that he didn't call her because All you, like he said, you would have spent it and made it seem like I was thirsty to get you on the channel because it was numbers. If I can get a click in the view. And I'm happy he didn't call her. I'm happy he didn't call her. I am so happy. That was the best decision he made. I said, please don't call that lady, because she gonna feel like, oh yeah, because when I called in, that's when the views started going up. No, he already had views already in there, and he did that video late night. He already had views in there. He didn't really need you to be on that. He was just trying to address the apology that you put up there. Like, is this whack and crazy? 1 minute she's saying she's sorry, then the next minute it's, oh, I'm not sorry. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z. It's like, really, Tasha? You supposed to be everybody's mentor. They want to be mentored by you. And then you say in your live, oh, he just mad because... I'm going to just let y'all hear a whole lot of stuff tonight, because if y'all ain't hear, I just want y'all to hear it for y'all can understand what type of vibe I'm on. Because I really was like, is she crazy? Then she throws her daughter in the mix. I'm like, is she stupid or what? Like, why would you throw your daughter in the mix of all that for foolery? And her daughter didn't want to be on, the live. You know how kids are. Kids are shy. But let me show you what Armon said real quick. Let me let you listen to what Armon said.
No, I was asleep. Bunch of people been sending me this. Bunch of people been asking me to talk about it. Which I'm like, I don't know why y'all want me to talk about this. Y'all can definitely tell that this is not real. This is not sincere. And this is just a bunch of fool la la. So I really was not going to entertain this at all. However, people keep asking me about it, so I'm like, and then she wanted to wake up with me talking about it, so I guess she wanted a video. So whatever, this what you want, this what you can get. But I'm not gonna be on here long talking about this shit, because this is stupid. So she goes, PSA White Notes, my official apology to Armon, 29 days. After checking my phone records, emails, and our exact fallout date, we actually knew each other for 43 days. Exactly, okay. And he's mad. He's made almost 43 videos pissed off over our breakup. I'm sorry, Armon, for hurting you. First of all, girl, these people love to try to make it seem like niggas is hurting. No one's hurting. I don't understand that. Because I don't rock with you, I'm not hurt.
Like, why would he be hurting though? I don't understand. Why does she think Armon is hurting because he's making videos about her?
If anything, all it did was free me to be able to be non-biased. That's all. And so now I just don't have, like, I just don't understand how people can try to say, even some of the subscribers, a lot of the subscribers are complete idiots. I sit in here and I listen to people drag Cardi B daily. I listen to people drag celebrities daily, public figures daily, social commentators daily, based upon whether they like them or they don't, whether they had a personal relationship with them or not. However, I listen to people say positive things about them. You have a bunch of people on this platform that are intimidated by her. You have with substantial amount of followings. There's a lot of people that sing her praises. I just so happen to be a person who, takes an opposing viewpoint. It doesn't mean that I'm hating, because, let's be clear. I told you she was in Cardi's inbox. Was I lying? I told you that she was inserting herself with the Kyle situation. Was I lying? The only reason why there was no interview today is because Kyle made amends with Cardi B. However, she was trying to milk that. She was trying to get on that. That's all.
I'm going to say this. I agree with Armon when Armon said she was trying to milk it. She definitely was. She definitely was trying to milk it. She definitely wanted Cal to keep going back and forth with Cardi B. I said that too, though. I said, I can already see what she want him to do. She want him to team up with her to jump on that lawsuit. Because I looked at Cal's live today that's on YouTube. Is at the Neighborhood Talk. I looked at Cal's live. And a lot of people was like, join that lawsuit with Tasha K. Join that lawsuit with Tasha K. And he was like, I don't need to join no lawsuit because I'm not doing that. I don't need to do that. And I was happy that he said that because it's like, why drag it? They made amends. But I know that Tasha didn't want him to make up with Cardi B as fast as he did. That's a fact. She wanted somebody to have as, yeah, I got an alliance popping. Bitch, this ain't Big Brother. Fuck is you talking about? Like, you always need, and this is what I always say. Why does it seem like she always need like a backup? You always want to link up with somebody like Voltron. Like, that shit is crazy. You ain't on Big Brother, bitch. You don't need nobody to survive. So you say you stand on your own too, so do that. I'm going to speed it up real quick because I want to get to the part where she was in the comments. That's what I wanted to get. Because I was reading the comments and I'm like, why is Tasha K in his comments? And yet you act like you don't really be checking for him, but you do. But you do be checking for Armon. You be checking for him. She be checking for him a lot. And that's why I was like, I'm so happy. He could have went off, but he really didn't. Not as much as I thought he was going to go off. He didn't go off as much as I thought he was going to go off, but he went off enough. But he addressed it, and he didn't call her. Next thing you know, homegirl was like in his inbox, and I was like, but why is she on the live? Like, why is she in the live right now? Thirsty. You act like you don't watch none of his videos, but yet you be watching. And it goes both ways. I'm not going to sit up here in front. Just like I'm not going to say I don't sit up here. Lately, I've been watching Tasha K's videos because I know she going to throw shade. And I'm kind of happy that she been doing it on the backup channel because I really can't be bothered. I really can't fuck with Tasha like that. Like, I can't. Armon and Mob Radio, they made amends. Cal and Cardi B, they made amends. Tasha K said her and, like I said, her and daytime, tea time is cool. Anytime, no time. I don't fucking know. But yeah, she said that they cool, but who the fuck knows? Who knows with Tasha K? But that was just crazy. I was like, I'm trying to figure out. I'm looking at the video. This is it right here. This is the part right here. I think this is the first comment she said. I knew it. I tried, Natasha. Who's Natasha?
On my platform because that's gonna piss me off. Everybody's saying don't do it.
A lot of people in his live was telling him, don't call her or don't let her call you. Because he was debating. He thought long and hard about it. He definitely did. And I was like, no, please don't call her. Because that's what she wanted. She wanted Armon. She was trying to bait Armon to call him. You know my number. This is what she's saying in the chat. You know my number. You know my number. You can call me.
I don't want to be mad on Christmas. I don't want to be mad on Christmas Eve. And that lady tried it. That lady just tried to call me and she tried to get me. She tried to get me. That lady tried to get my energy. I'm about to refocus my energy because she tried to piss me off. Because I wasn't even trying to get mad. Because I'm not mad. I was just saying I don't hate that woman, but I'm not going to be fake with that woman.
And I feel him on that. He shouldn't be fake.
So that's all.
You scared? Don't be. It's Christmas. I'm not mad. Yo, Tasha was trying to go in. She was really trying to bait Armon to call her on that live.
I'm saying that to say I'm finna wrap this live up. Now not today. Maybe next week. Maybe tomorrow. I just don't understand what there would be to talk about. I just don't understand what there is to be to talk about. Because the thing is this, even if we talk it out, I'm still not going to talk. I'm still not going to, like, in order for this to work, she would have to literally admit that she would have to tell the truth on how she found me, which was me calling her out, saying she was a great storyteller.
She says, I tried, Armon. Good night. Love you.
I don't like how people pretend like this is new energy from me. This is not new energy. My energy has always been, girl. Now it might have been like, girl, you're trying it, but girl, I said I like you, girl, but you need to fix it. Now you don't like me, so it's just, girl, you're trying it. You know what I mean? Like, but if my friends, like they know, like the people that know me, like you can ask any people that they know, like this is who I am. Like, you know what I mean? So, but then if you wanted the ops, like even with Cardi. Y'all call me a flip-flopper so many times because y'all think that I hate Nicki Minaj if I big up Cardi. No, nigga, I'm not a hater. And I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't like Cardi B. Because that's how you become a hypocrite. Because a nigga be flashing you in the club, because I like to go out. A nigga flash me in the club dancing to a Cardi B record, but it takes too much energy to pretend I don't like somebody that I actually like.
He's right. That is a lot of energy. I feel where he's coming from. But Tasha K was definitely, if you go look at that live, it says, the video is titled, Tasha K sends fake apology to Armon Wiggins. And it's on Armon's channel. She definitely tried to bait Armon to call her. She definitely did. That's a fact. She definitely tried to bait Armon into calling her. Now let's go into Tasha K's video real quick, because I was looking at this again today, because I was like, why would you get your daughter that you really don't show in your lives like that, which is a little girl?
Did you have the money to fly those people in? Did you have the money to put them in hotels? Did you have the money? Yes, let me tell you something about my daughter. She will bust me all the way out. You know how you be sitting there, you mad kid?
Yo.
Y'all, I just had to pop my daughter. You was trying to get up. You told me to do something. You tried to sit something.
That is just crazy. Because she asked her daughter, did you ever speak to Armon before? The daughter said, yeah. And she said, how did you speak to Armon? And the daughter,
Give me a call. What's going on?
his daughter says, I picked up your phone. You wasn't next to your phone, so I picked up your phone.
Said hi, then I brought you the phone. You weren't there, so I picked up the phone. He said hi, then I brought you the phone. So did I say, hey, this is my daughter, meet her and give you the phone to 43 days? Did I say that? Did I give you the phone? No. So how did you talk to him on the phone? I just said hi. So you picked up the phone when I wasn't near my phone, right? Yeah. So he's like literally running around the internet. She let me meet and talk to her daughter. No, the fucker did.
Wait, pause. He never said he met her daughter. Armon has never said that he met her daughter. All he said was, I talked to her daughter. He never said he seen her. He never said he spoke to her for long periods of time, multiple occasions. All he said was, I spoke to her daughter. And this is why I be saying sometimes she exaggerates too damn much. Like she'll take a story and put her own spin on it. And at that point, as she say now, because people have like really socked it to in her comments, like that's not the real story. Like you're lying. Like where's the receipts? And being that she's never able to produce real receipts on celebrities, then she'll say, oh, it was just commentary. I was just being, funny. But that daughter, Armon never said that he spoke to the daughter for long periods of time. Never. And I'm not just saying that to take up for him, because if he said it, I would say that he said it, because I don't really, I don't play that. Oh, I'm gonna play this side. Or I'm gonna play Eve's. I'm on Eve's side. This is me in the dark room with my Hennessy and Corona. He never said that he was with. He never said that he spoke to that girl for long periods of time or multiple occasions, or he met her, nothing like that. Because how would he be able to meet her when he lives in California and you live in Atlanta? And see, that's what I be saying. She talks so fast so she don't really be realizing what the fuck she be saying sometimes.
Daughter, if I'm telling you. Like, so, you know, me and Nisha were talking, and she was like, Tasha, please, just please, he's hurt. Like, this is like the 44th video. So I got in the chat, I was like, what's up? Oh no. Energy changed then. You want to keep it the same energy. I'm like, get in the chat. Like, what's up? Give me a call. What's going on? Nothing. Shut all the way fucking down.
He didn't shut all the way down. He just didn't feel like calling you because he didn't want that fucked up vibe to fuck up his holiday. Bad enough, the people on Instagram, when he put up the fake apology, he put it up on Instagram first. That's when people went in the comments and told him to make a video. Because I went in the comments and I was reading them. I believe I made a comment and said, yeah, address it. Address the video. Address the apology. The statement that she made at 2 o'clock in the morning and then snatched it down. If it was real, why you don't never keep it up? You just did that. And then you wonder why I put fraud and then put your face right next to the fraud. Like, because it is what it is. His energy did not change because he really, you can tell, Armon had just did a live earlier that day. He was good. He was good. This came as people started going to his inbox on Instagram. Armon wasn't trying to really do this live. He wasn't really into it. He didn't go in. He wasn't really yelling. He could have went in and he didn't. He didn't. He just said he don't need an apology from her. And that's that. But for her to sit up there and say, oh, because his whole energy changed once I got in the chat. Big Shoes was in the chat the whole time. You just happened to want to all of a sudden say a comment because you wanted to see what the type of comments was going to come after that. But the comments was, don't do it, don't do it. Don't let her change your vibe. It's Christmas. The comments were saying don't do it. And if you go look at Armon's video, you can tell in his face, it was like, nah, I'm not really with it like that. Like he said, I'll do the video after Christmas holiday. If you come in my chat, and I'm in on that type of time and I let you call in or I call you, then that's another thing. But like he said, if I call her, she's gonna spin it and say he used me to get viewers. And she's gonna say that because that's the type of time Tasha is on. It is what it is. I don't understand why people don't realize that. And then she was talking about the whole master Lord, child, I can't even talk, honey. She was saying how only a weak person will fall for somebody being manipulative and all this crazy stuff. And then she did touch on a point where I was like, he took that friend thing, like, remember what he was saying? He thought, at first he was saying when it all hit the fan last year, he was like, oh, I thought that was my friend, this and that. Then in her live, she was like, how you thought I was your friend and I never met you before? I don't know your family. You don't know my family. We only talk through the phone. So how do you think that I was your friend? I never met you before in person. I understand that. I understand that right there. And people use that friend word out of context. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody is not your friend. And like he said, he learned the hard way. Everybody is not your friend. Tasha K was never his friend. Tasha K was never his friend. Like she said her own self, out her own mouth. It was a business transaction that went bad. Period. And I was happy that he was able to learn from it. I hope if she ever jumps in if she ever jumps in that man's chats again, that he doesn't fall for calling her, or she would have to call in. I would never, if I was him, I would never call her. You understand? Because you know she gonna flip the narrative and say, oh, well, he called me. I would never call her. You will always have to call in when I'm live, because I would never call her. Ever. Because she's going to always spin it on him. All the time. You see how she threw her daughter right in there in the mix. She wasn't showing her daughter's face or nothing like that, but you talking to your daughter for the first time, because I don't remember her talking to her daughter before. And if I know Tasha the way I feel like, and I'm not saying I know her, like I know her, I seen her, I met her. No. From what I can tell, you cannot tell me the questions that she was asking the daughter wasn't rehearsed. Because Tasha K is very tactical when it comes to certain things. So you're not going to tell me that she didn't already coach her daughter on what to say. And if she didn't, she didn't. But I believe she did. You hear my smoke alarm going off? It's going off crazy too. Let's see what else she got to say.
All the way down. See, it's easier to keep a beef because it's good for the numbers, because he's really not that talented in other areas. You know, and I hate to say that. Like, you know, he has a nice personality. He has a great personality, but he hasn't developed his commentary skills, and that's the reason why you only see four subjects on his channel, which is Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, me, and Wendy Williams. You don't talk about nobody else.
Now, that's a lie. I'm gonna tell you that right now. He may talk about them a lot, but if they're hot topics, like this whole Tasha K and Armon thing, it's a hot topic, so everybody is making videos about it. Everybody, and it's funny because it's always the ones that say they don't want to become content, but then when they do stuff to become content, and when people start talking about it, they say, oh, well, that person made 4 videos or 5 videos about me, and you sit up there saying you don't watch me. I'm not gonna never sit up here and say I don't watch them, because I have to watch them in order to talk about them. I don't understand how content creators be like, because I don't even watch them, and then pop up in their chat. Because you want to interrupt what he got going on. Because that's what that was about. You watched him for a long time. You watched that whole live. That live that Armon was in was an hour and some change. You watched that whole live. And when it got to the end, you figured, because she came in there like around an hour and 8 minutes. Somewhere in there. Inside the chat room. So you watched that whole live, and then you decided to say, well, let me step in the chat and, call me with that whole bully, not bully. I'm not going to say bully's a big word. Bully is a small word with a big meaning. I'm not going to say bully, but it was like, oh, let me step in the chat if I can rumble, if I can stir up the chat. But when the chat wasn't falling for it, because I was in the chat was not falling for it at all. They was like, no, don't do it. Don't do it. And I'm happy he didn't call her. I'm happy he didn't call her. Because my thing is, though, this is where people be getting shit fucked up at. If you really wanted to talk to Armon, he was taking calls that night. The number was on the screen on the bottom of his screen. So he was taking calls. If you felt like you wanted to address some things, why the fuck you just didn't call in, Tasha? If you want somebody to keep that same energy with you. Oh, because his energy changed. The whole time you was telling him to call you. You not once said, I can see if she said she didn't see the number, and then she said, oh, where's the number? that's a person that really want to call. You didn't say that though. You kept telling him to call you, which she would have flipped the narrative. If he would have called, she would have been saying, "Oh, he called me to piggyback off me. He needed me for the numbers." Because you already saying he made 44 videos about you just for clicks and views. But every time he has talked about you is because he did something. Like right now, I'm only talking about you because you did something. And if he do something I don't like, I'm going to talk about him too. I keeps the same fucking energy. I don't care who it is. I keeps the same energy. So when he started calling out content creators to start talking about what Tasha K was doing and all this and this, I was already 2 videos in. I'm a small YouTuber though, so you know. That's why I say y'all gotta like, share, and subscribe, you know. Like, share, and subscribe. Especially share. Because they feel like these YouTubers with lesser subs don't really be talking about shit. And a lot of them do be talking about stuff. Like me, I talk about a lot of real topics. But because I don't have a lot of subscribers, people will feel like, oh, she's not about nothing. Like, they won't share it. I need y'all to start sharing. Sharing is caring. Share it. Don't just look at it or, you know, I need you to like, share, and subscribe. I'm trying to grow my channel. I'm going to always stay humble. I'm going to always keep the same energy. Because that's what type of girl I am. I'm not going to switch up for nobody. If I don't switch up for my mama, I'm definitely not switching up for nobody. And that's a dead fact. So when he started calling out content creators, why y'all not talking about Tasha doing the whole ghetto when she had that wig on and all that? I spoke about that. I put the picture up and I said something on this. Yeah. I was going to speak about that. As he was saying in the live, why nobody not talking about this topic, I was over here making my video. I'm with the shits. Good or bad. But if you do something I don't like, I'm calling you out on it. I like the fact that Armon made amends with Mob Radio. I like that. I like the fact that because of her people in her chat, they were like, oh, don't trust it. Oh, you changed it. They was trying to tell her at one point she changed her energy. And she never changed her energy. She just don't, nobody really wants to deal with YouTube drama all the time. It's too many celebrities out here that we need to be talking about to deal with and talk about a bunch of content creators all day. You understand what I'm saying? It's other things to talk about besides talking about this all day. But if you do something that's worth talking about, then me, this chick over here, I'm going to talk about it. But I definitely didn't like the fact that she was trying to bait Armon into calling her. And I'm saying to myself, he got the call lines open. You've been watching it all this time. Why you didn't call him? And then you had the nerve to say, oh, he backed down, the energy changed. Bitch, please. I'm sorry. He didn't never change his energy. He just didn't fall for the bait. And that's a fact. He didn't fall for it. He sat there and you can look in his face and tell he was thinking about it. Then he said, nah, I'm not going to do that. It's Christmas. I'm not falling for that. And I respect him about that. But for Tasha, I don't know. She just be trying to bait people into doing stupidness. And I don't want to hear, oh, how can you manipulate or bait somebody into doing something? That means you have, that means your mind is not strong enough to, you know, like, I don't want to hear that. That shit is crazy. To sit up there and say,
from your children. I'm serious. Like, imagine if I would have allowed him to, like, actually meet my daughter and the things that he's saying online. But I'm just trying to ask, like this.
Tasha K full of it. Tasha K is full of it. She's full of it. But anyway, I don't know, YouTube.
Woman to literally get past the BS. When you find a woman that says, you know what, even though we ain't gonna be friends, we gonna be cool, we gonna be peaceful, that's strength right there. But for those that want to keep it going, that's weakness because it's easier. It's easier to keep a narrative going.
She sit up there and talk about keeping stuff going. I just gotta pause on this part, and I'm not gonna even play her video no more. My thing is, how she gonna say that somebody keeping something going when you are the one that sent out the fake apology, then took it back, and then went from calling him 29 days to calling him 43 days. But and yet, he wasn't the one that started it. Y'all always have beef. But this time around, he didn't send you a fake apology. You've been on apology tour since what, last week? Today is only Wednesday. Going into Thursday. She been on apology tour with the whole Cardi B thing and daytime tea time and lovely tea. You've been doing that tour since last week. So how you gonna say you actually, see, here we go again with pulling people out of their habitat. The same thing she did with Cardi. Y'all poke at that bear, poke at that bear, poke at that bear. And when they come out and they be in their habitat, then you mad. You poking at him. You wanted him to call you so bad. The thirst was so real. I seen it through the phone. It's like, are you crazy? And then you gonna say, oh, because making videos about me is easy and it keeps his numbers up. Girl. Everybody on YouTube don't want to hear the drama all the time. That's why people in his chat was saying, no, don't call her. Everybody was saying that in that chat. Don't call her, don't call her. But then, you know, it was a lot of winos in the chat too. Oh yeah, you ain't gonna call her because you scared. You scared. And even down to her said in the chat that he was scared. Why would he be scared to have a phone conversation is what I want to know. Why would people be thinking people be really scared to call him? Like, it's a phone conversation. Are you serious? But she would have found some way to spin that whole thing. And that's why I was happy that he didn't call her. I'm happy. He addressed it. He didn't do a whole lot of yelling. He did a couple of twerks here and there. You know how Armon is when he getting that money. He's Armon. He doing what he do. But for you to tell somebody that they mad because they didn't mentor you and he was never going to get the Dr. Sebi interview because you know, what you was going to do? Fly them in? You don't got money to fly those people in. What you was going to do? He didn't have a lot of money to fly. He didn't have to fly nobody in so far. But yet he don't talk to Nene Leakes and everybody else. He could have did that interview over the phone. And that's what she was afraid of. If he would have did that interview over the phone, and that interview would have did numbers, she would have been tight. So can I believe that she went back and told Dr. Sebi's family to not do it with Amari? I can believe that. I can believe it. I don't care what nobody say. That part, I believe. I believe she has the guts and the balls to do something stupid like that because she don't care. She feel like she can't get caught. I don't know, YouTube. The whole thing was really messy. The apologies, take backs, and all that. Is this too messy? Is this too much? And like I said, it always happens around a certain time of the month or whatever. But nobody has time to be sitting up there trying to think of ways to talk about Tasha K. You give us content, sis, to talk about. We do, and we talk about you. That's it. I don't know, YouTube. I just don't want to keep dragging it because it's already over a half hour. Some people talk more than me. I'm not some people. And it's late in New York City. It's like after 2 o'clock. I know it is. Yeah, it's getting ready to go on 2 o'clock. It's not even after 2 o'clock. So that's good. That's good timing for me. But tell me what y'all think about it in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe. But I have a feeling that another video is coming. It ain't the end of the month yet. I feel like another video is fitting to come. So, like I said, support me, please. My name is Eve the Weave. If you have a channel and you do content on your channel, let me know. Put it in the comments, and I'll subscribe to you. It's not a problem. I'm subscribed to a lot of people because I like to support our people, especially when it comes to freedom of speech. It is what it is. My name is Eve the Weave. Like, share, and subscribe. Happy holidays and a Merry Christmas to all of you. Until tomorrow, I gotta go, YouTube. Bye.